And that breaking news continues from Lahaina, where the death toll climbs for a third straight day.
That's right. Maui officials say 67 people have now lost their lives after 12 more deaths were confirmed today. And this just in, Maui County provided updates on the firefighting efforts. The Lahaina fire is now 85% contained. The Pulehu Kihei blaze is 80% contained, and the fire upcountry is 50% contained. Officials say fire crews continue to battle flare-ups in all three fires.
And today, West Maui residents, along with visitors staying in hotels, were allowed to return to the affected areas. Significant security regulations are in place. No unauthorized access without proof of ID or hotel reservations. And there is a curfew in place from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. There remains no power, water, or cell service as crews continue to search for victims.
And we continue to bring you team coverage on the disaster. Jolani Martinez has more on the Coast Guard's ongoing search and rescue efforts. Mahealani Richardson spoke with a couple that managed to escape the blaze. Ben Gutierrez just landed on Maui and is meeting with evacuees. And Lynn Kawano shows us relief efforts underway.
But we begin with our Chelsea Davis, who has the latest on residents trying to get back into Lahaina and joins us live with the latest. Chelsea.
Yeah, Mark, Ash, residents and visitors desperately trying to get into West Maui right now. That's why you see this extremely long line that stretches as far as the eye can see toward Ma'alaya. Visitors are trying to get to their hotels to grab their belongings to leave the island, and residents know they may not be returning to much. On top of all this, a fatal pedestrian crash earlier today. Kuehilani Highway was closed in both directions from Waiko Road to Honopi'ilani Highway from around 1 o'clock this afternoon to 3 o'clock. And this created an even bigger traffic mess than before. Officers were on scene directing traffic, and we also saw public safety personnel rushing to the scene. As for the families trying to get back home, the ones I spoke with say they didn't make it out with much, but they're grateful to have made it out at all.
We're strong. We're strong people. We're going to be okay. That's what's important, is that we're all sticking together. People are asking if I want to fly somewhere, and why would I leave? This is my home.
Okay.
And these are my people, and this is where I need to be. So we're going to do what we can to rebuild, and it'll be back, and it'll be bigger, and it'll be stronger than ever before.
So we're just learning now that the road to Lahaina has been closed in both directions. Just learning this right now, and I must say that I have been seeing a lot of police vehicles heading that way. I'm not exactly sure why, but I did see several of them rush toward Ma'alaya, that is toward Lahaina side. So definitely something is going on, and as you can see, it's completely gridlock. Bumper-to-bumper traffic just stands, people at a standstill. So we don't know exactly what is going on, but again, road is close to Lahaina, both directions. We are going to be calling officials, county officials, to learn more about this. That's the latest from out here in Waikapu. I'm Chelsea Davis for Hawaii News Now.
Stay safe out there. Thank you very much, Chelsea. Really just an unfolding situation right now. And the state health department says residents and businesses who return to their properties in West Maui need to be cautious of health and safety hazards in the area. Officials urge wearing a tight-fitting respirator mask like an N95. They say cloth masks only partially protect you from ash. Goggles, gloves, closed-toed shoes, and clothes that cover your entire body are also recommended. They say children should be kept away, and you should change your clothes and shower before being in contact with sensitive groups such as pregnant women, kupuna, and those with asthma. The Department of Health also urges caution when entering any of the remaining structures in case they are unstable. Coming up at 4:30, we have a live interview with a restoration expert on how to safely start cleaning up.
And Maui County has issued an unsafe water advisory for areas of Lahaina and Upper Kula that were affected by the fires. Officials say the water system lost pressure as structures were destroyed, potentially causing harmful contaminants to enter the system and could get you sick. As a precaution, residents should not drink and not boil their water. Bottled water should be used for drinking, brushing your teeth, making ice, and preparing food. You're asked to limit the use of hot water and use proper ventilation when using water indoors. That includes when you're bathing.